Y'all, it looks like Brat's marriage is falling apart and the tea is piping hot. Brat just dragged her wife Judy for filth, calling Judy out for being a deadbeat mom and a gold digger. But that's not even the worst part of it, because y'all, just wait till you hear about these money problems. Y'all, this stuff is getting messier by the minute. We're talking about some serious accusations flying back and forth between these two. Brat ain't holding back either, and she's spilling all the tea about Judy being a deadbeat mom. Can you believe that? But hold on, because there's more. It seems that Judy's got some financial troubles too. We're talking about brand slopping and rumors of bankruptcy. All the tea is scalding, but get this, Judy's feeling all kinds of betrayed and she is fighting back hard. Y'all aren't ready for this tea that's about to spill, because this marriage drama is about to get crazy. So let's rewind this messy drama. Remember when Brat and Judy first got together? Well, there's a twist of their whole love story that nobody saw coming. What if Judy wasn't as committed as she seemed? Y'all, the tea on Brat and Judy's relationship is getting weird. We thought these two were ride or die from day one, but it looks like their love story isn't as sweet as they tried to make it seem. Let's spill some pipe and hot tea about how these two really got together. So Brat and Judy's relationship went public back in 2020, but they have been linked since 2017. That's when they met at some kaleidoscope event. Yeah, that's Judy's hair company that she's always been pushing. Get your address right, ladies. But here's where it gets even juicier. Turns out Judy wasn't all in from the start. Word in the streets is that Judy actually left Brat at one point to go back to some man that she was with before. Can you believe it? Here's Brat thinking that she found her soulmate, and Judy's out here playing musical chairs with her love life. Girl, make up your mind. Well, this what got people wondering about Judy's past relationships. Seems like she's got a whole history of putting her career but for her kids. Now, I'm not one to judge, but it does make folks question if she's really all about that love and family life with Brat, or if there's something else going on. But y'all, it gets even messier. You know how Brat and Judy had that big beautiful wedding, right? Well, some sources are saying that they aren't even legally married. Apparently that ceremony was just for show. No paperwork was involved. It seemed like they were giving business transactions, not real love. But speaking of business, let's talk about why Judy might have been so keen on locking Brat down. Some folks are saying that Judy's always seen Brat as a way to boost her own brand. I mean, think about it. Judy gets with her famous rapper, suddenly she's all over social media and her hair products are getting even more attention. Coincidence? Maybe not. All this drama going on got people looking at Judy all kinds of sideways. Was she ever really into Brat, or was this all just a big show for the cameras? And what about all those kids Judy had before she met Brat? Seems like there's a whole lot of history between Judy that she's been keeping under wraps. Now, we all thought that Judy was just about doing her hair business kaleidoscope, but there's more to the story. What if her entire relationship with Brat was just another product she was trying to sell? Are y'all sitting down yet? Because listen, it looks like Judy's carefully crafted her image, but listen up, cause it's about to get even messier. We've been talking about Brat and Judy's relationship drama, but now we're diving deep into some real shady business. People are starting to question if Judy's feelings for Brat were ever genuine, or if this whole relationship was just a big old publicity stunt. But let's break it down. Remember all those fancy gifts Judy was always giving Brat? Cars on cars? Well, some folks are saying it wasn't just out of love. No, they're saying Judy was trying to buy her way into the spotlight. It's like she saw Brat as her golden ticket to fame and fortune. There's talk going around that Judy might not even be into women for real. Can y'all believe that? Well, some of her exes are out here swearing that Judy's about as straight as an arrow. So why would she go and marry a woman? Well, y'all, it all comes back to that fame and fortune. Dollar signs. Think about it. Judy gets with Brat, the so deaf rapper, and suddenly she's all over the media. Her hair products are getting more attention. Coincidence? I don't think so. It's like Judy saw Brat as her personal billboard, and she was ready to do whatever it took to keep that ad space. And y'all, it gets even shadier. Remember that big proposal Judy did for Brat? People are saying it might have been more about business than love. Some folks think that Judy was just trying to cash on that lick support talk about using love to make a bug. But y'all, there's more. Of course, Brat's family wasn't buying that Judy was selling from the start. Brat's sister Lisa Ray was giving Judy the side eye from day one. It's like she could see right through all of Judy's sweet-talking fancy gifts. Makes you wonder what Lisa R knew that the rest of us didn't. Now, I'm not saying Judy's some kind of evil genius or a long-con person, but when you look at everything together, sure does paint a picture. It's like Judy saw Brat as her chance to level up in life, and she wasn't about to let it slip away. But here's the thing that's got everybody talking. If Judy was just using the brat this whole time, why is she acting all shocked and hurt now? Listen, if you was playing games from the start, what did you think was going to happen? But hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished. Judy wasn't exactly mom of the year. Brat's been spilling some tea that's got everybody questioning Judy's parenting skills. So remember how Judy's always posting these cute pictures with True on social media? Well, turns out that might just be for show. The Brat's out here exposing Judy for being a deadbeat mom. Not just the True, but her other kids too. Yeah, you heard me, Judy's got 3 other kids before she even met Brat. But here's the kicker, apparently she wasn't there for them either. It's like, girl, you got some type of pattern going on here. But Brat allegedly isn't holding back. She's calling Judy out for not being there for her kids while she was building her empire. We going to get to that in a second. According to an insider, Brat and Judy have been fighting a lot over simple things, especially when it comes to their son True. I'm talking simple random fights over things like who gets to strap you in the car seat. The insider added that Judy seems determined to call all the shots when it comes to parenting, and Brat isn't having it because she thinks it's all for show because Judy isn't all that interested in her son. But get this, Judy's all over social media showing off her mom skills with True. But some folks are saying it's all for show and they're calling it performative parenting. Like, are you really being a good mom, or are you just trying to look like one for the gram? But here's where it gets real interesting. Remember how Judy admitted she wasn't there for her kids while she was building her business? Well, according to her, she's trying to make up for it with True. It's like she's overcompensating, trying to prove that she can be a good mom this time around. And y'all, the Brat's family saw all through Judy's act from the start. They were giving her the side A from day one. Makes you wonder what they knew now. I'm not saying Judy's a bad person, but when you look at everything together, it sure does paint a picture. It's like Judy's been playing games with everybody, the Brat, her kids, even her fans, and now it's all coming to bite her right back in that big old rotund booty. But if you thought that this was the end of the drama, well, it's about to get worse, y'all. Remember when Judy flashed all that cash about living large? Well, looks like her empire might be crumbling faster than the sand castle at a hurricane. We've been spilling tea about Judy's messy love life and questionable parenting, but listen, that's just the appetizer. The main course is all about Judy's financial hot ends. And trust me, as Judy, so what in the streets is that Jay's brands are flopping hard. You know, all those hair products she's always pushing, well, turns out they might not be selling like hotcakes. After all, people are saying her business is tanking faster than the Titanic and she's drowning in debt. But y'all, it gets worse. There's talk going around that Judy might be facing bankruptcy. Can you believe that this woman who's always been showing off her designer dozen fancy cars might be broke? It's like she went from Gucci to Goodwill overnight. But here's the kicker, some folks are saying that Judy's been depending on Brat to make ends meet. Remember how Judy was always bragging about being the boss babe and a self-made millionaire? Well, it looks like that might have been all talk and no walk, and some people are saying that Brat's been the one keeping the lights on this whole time. Like, y'all know Brat is not nobody's fool. She's been in the game long enough to know how to protect her coins, and with all this divorce drama going down, Brat might be leaving Judy high and dry. There's talk that Brat's falling for divorce and child support, which could leave Judy even more broke than she already is. But let's rewind for a second. How did Judy go from flaunting her wealth to potentially filing for bankruptcy? Well, some folks are saying that Judy's been living way beyond her means. All these designer clothes and fancy vacations and lavish gifts for Brat. Yeah, it turns out she might have been charging it all to the credit card and hoping her businesses would cover the bill. But speaking of those businesses, it looks like they might have been more smoking mirrors than actual moneymakers. People are saying that Judy's been borrowing and taking out loans to keep her companies afloat. But now the chickens are coming to roost, and Judy's facing a mountain of debt now. I know what y'all are thinking. If Judy's that broke, why was she always acting like she was rolling in D? Well, some folks are saying it was all part of her plan to keep Brat interested. Remember how we talked about Judy possibly using the rap for fame? Well, it looks like she might have been using her for money too. Let's not forget about baby True and all this mess, because if Judy's really going broke, how's that going to affect their son? Some people are saying that's why the Brat's going hard for that child support. She wants to make sure True's taken care of, even if Judy can't afford to keep up appearances anymore. Do you think that they're really breaking up, or is this just a PR stunt? And if it is True who's going to get custody of True, drop your thoughts in comments below, and then check out this next video. And thanks for watching my video.